Okay. Prepare for launch. Final Fantasy 5. Definitely been loving this game. I never played it originally. Getting my first playthrough experience right here on the Pixel Remaster. Why is my Windows bar not hiding? That's awesome. I love that. Windows is cool. It always hides, but it's not hiding this time. Let me see. Oh, there it goes. That was weird. All right, so I'm trying to remember where we're at. I believe we had our party has been reduced. One of our party members went back to where he came from. And we had to get power-ups to go see him, and there they are. The light is fading. It's all the power that was left in the meteorites. No turning back now. You guys sure about this? It might end up being a one-way trip, no coming home. That doesn't matter. This is more important. Aye, we're in this till the bitter end. All right, let's go. Suppose this is goodbye to our world. Farewell, Chancellor. Yo, when they play the main theme song in a game, like during like a pivotal plot point, it gives me like goosebumps. I don't know about you guys. Be good while I'm gone, Boko. Don't get into too much trouble. Dude, you haven't worried about Boko. Oh, snap. Two-Snick. What's up, man? That's an animated emote right there. Looks like Bobby kind of going down on a invisible person. How you been, man? Yeah, I've had quite the Twitch journey, man. What happened was I went to take a hiatus. I wasn't streaming, so I was like, all right, I'm just gonna make it official and just say I'm on a hiatus. And I ended up, I reached out to Twitch. I said, could you just like take me off the affiliate program, all that stuff? And I removed all my files from my computer. And sure enough, man, fast forward. I get the itch to go back on, and I can't find my damn two-factor authentication information. And I got locked out of my own account. Pitch a tent, rest a while? Yeah, sure. And then I finally... what happened was my laptop had an update, and then after the update, on the front page, it said deleted files. So I went into my deleted files. Sure enough, I found the passwords for my authenticator, the two-factor thing. What the hell is that? Oh, shit. Oh, they're coming for me, too. Okay. It was a little wild. Ooh, that hit hard. But yeah, I managed to get back, and I'm just doing my thing now. I had to reapply for affiliate and stuff too. Whoa! What the hell am I supposed to do here? I'm just so... Okay. Whew. so many of these fights are really difficult, and they give you no XP and no gil. It's got an ether, though. Okay. Oh, gas! I can't feel my legs. Well. Oh, I'm in jail. X-Death. Welcome to my castle. Oh boy. Yo, the music in this game hits pretty hard. Lord X-Death. Galuf and his cohorts have made it to the big bridge. Fortuitous timing. Prepare the giant mirror. Yes, my lord. The giant mirror? Perhaps I should thank you. You're about to become quite useful to me. I don't know if I can handle this intense music. Bart's look up in the sky. A bird? No, wait, it's our reflections. What? Grandpa, look. Bart's, Lena, Ferris, what in blazes is going on? Oh, they could see me through the mirror through the sky? Oh, okay, interesting. Stand down, Galuf. One more step and they die. Hell's bells, everybody fall back. Gilgamesh. Sir. Watch them. See that they don't try anything. Man, I really need Galuf back. X-Death, you. What a name, huh? X-Death. Arg. Ah, my groin! Krilly, I'm borrowing your Windrake. Bart's and the others need my help. Alright. What are we doing? So, am I Galuf or am I going to be the party? What's... Yeah, things are a little different now. It's like things... Like, you play as one party, you play as... Okay. So this is a whole different planet or something. World, realm. Thanks, boy. Now go back to Krilly, okay? Alright. I'm not controlling him. Alright, we got Bart's. I am controlling him now. Okay. Alright. Okay. Can I change his job? He's got a whole bunch of new, really good jobs. Let me try. Do I want him to be a dragoon? Yes. I think I want him to counter. Well, as a dragoon though, he shouldn't be taking too many hits. He should be up in the air. I'm gonna give him HP. Oh, he's got a knife. I need some sort of. Gotta get him a spear. Oh. Okay. Alright, well, you know what? Let me save then. Yeah, let's see what's over here. Hello? What are these things? It's just a bunch of goblins in jail. Alright, you know what? Trapped in a sticky web. There we go. See, this is why I like Dragoon. I do this. Yo, is anybody here into tabletop gaming? Like, it doesn't have to be D&D, but like stuff like Gloomhaven and things like that. Even something maybe like Risk, Carcassonne. Oh, I did attack. That's okay. Because man, I've been wanting to get into it. I'm into it, but I've been wanting to get my family into it since, you know, especially we've been spending a lot of time in the house, and you know, video games are cool and all, but I love the tabletop stuff. So we got this game called Everdell. And it's this like resource managing game where like you have like these forest critters, and you kind of have to build a forest city. It's really cool. Like I'm definitely glad I picked that up. Everybody really seemed to enjoy it too. Yeah, I'm just curious if anybody's into that kind of stuff. Give me any sort of recommendations. Preferably stuff that kids could enjoy, though. Because for the most part, it's... Damn it, I did go the right way. See, I was thinking... I have this bad habit in video games where I'll see something that is like... It looks like the next place to go. And I'll be like, well, let me explore first. And then I go and explore. And then I end up going to the next place and not exploring. And, you know, and then I just have to backtrack and go back and... I don't think I need to jump for this. There's only one thing. 1v1 me, bruh. Alright. Shit, there they are. So we're gonna get right into it, I guess. Am I gonna have to fight Gilgamesh immediately? Yeah, I wish I had a better weapon. How's my camera look? Is the lighting okay? I feel like you can't really see any color. There we go. That's a little bit better, right? I don't like the bright light in my face, but you know what? I like to be visible too. Get him! Oh, you know what? It's a back attack, so now I'm not in the front row. See, that's another thing about the Dragoons. You're supposed to put them in the back row, but you need the pole arm. Oh shit. Okay, I'm fighting Gilgamesh. Take this. Ow. Rah. Yeah. Take this. Holy shit. Like, okay. Tell you what. Oh, okay, we get to start from here. I was about to say... God, that thing is ugly. I was about to say, if we're going to start up by the save point, maybe grind a little bit, but if we're going to be down here, I'll try to play a little more conservative. Damn. Before we jump in, at least start full. Okay. Yeah, like I said, with the Dragoon, you can play a little more conservative like that. It's good. Every couple turns, might have to potion. He was missing though. That's good. Nice. Keep it up. Keep it up, Galuf. Oh, come on. He gets 2 attacks. I block them both. I love Dragoons. I'm gonna... Oh, man. I'm gonna level the shit out of this. Ah! Don't do that. Never again. Damn, I chugged that coffee a little too quick. Now I'm sad I don't have coffee, and I don't want to get another one because that's too much. Oh my god. What? 50? Oh, I'm dead. Shield? Dead? Yeah. Okay. Alright, gonna go even more conservative. We're gonna have to actually heal a lot. The Green Mermaid's Siren Song? What? The Green Mermaid's Siren Song? I don't get it. Is that some kind of metaphor for a concept that can't be described? Hey, 514, what's up, man? Welcome back. It is good to see you. I had a little bit of a difficulty with this fight here. This guy hits pretty hard, and it's a 1v1. So, been trying this Dragoon out. I might have to switch back to the bare hand brawler guy. For the most part, the jump works. But then I think like later in the fight, he starts getting 2 attacks per turn. And they hit for like 300, and if he crits, it gets pretty bad. How was the weekend? Well, mine just started, actually. I had work yesterday until midnight. So, you know. Hold on. But yeah, you're not working tomorrow. Yeah, you're on a vacation, right? You're gonna be home till after the new year, which is awesome. Really cool. I feel like I have that option, but I just choose not to because I like to take my vacation in the summer because I like to be outside and stuff. Like if I took my vacation now, I don't know. See, that 50 HP doesn't do jack shit for me. And he does that. I think I just need to go ham. But yeah, I like to take my vacation in the summer, so I just save it all up. I take the way my company works, it has like floating holidays. But then of course there are the like official holidays, like Thanksgiving, Christmas, 4th of July. I think Juneteenth is actually one as well now. Stuff like that. I'm gonna switch back to my original job, see if that helps. Which one was it? Can't find. There it is. Duh. Monk. But yeah. So what I prefer to do is, I save all my floating holidays, and just take giant vacations in the summer. So I'll take like 3 weeks off, especially for my kids' birthdays and stuff. All right, now let's try this. Oh, he's got counter too. Okay. Yeah, this might be better. As much as I want to be a Dragoon right now, I don't think I have the gear to do it. Come on. Counter. Counter. No! Damn it. Okay. I definitely should have just stayed as a monk. Alright, at least we got the team back. So now I could probably swap him out. Alright, not swap him out, but now I could teach him how to be a Dragoon! Alright, so learning Red Mage, White Mage, Dragoon, and Knight. I think that's a pretty decent pretty decent squad. Let me just make sure everybody's optimized. Damn, Coral Sword's still the optimized, huh? Galuf could use heals. That's it? Alright, let's get out of here. So do you have anything planned for your time off, or are you just gonna take it easy? I don't know how seriously you take the the holidays. Oh, it was the bard that had the regen, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, there was a regen spell, but it was the bard song. I don't know, I'm not a big bard guy. Better not let them see me. Huh? What the hell was that? Your family doesn't celebrate Christmas. Okay. Fair enough. And you don't you don't like do anything just for fun? I mean, my thoughts were always like, even if you don't celebrate a holiday, you know, just use it to do something else. Like, I honestly, like, I don't consider Thanksgiving an American holiday. I just use it as an excuse to spend time with my family. Wait, I didn't save, did I? You have a trip planned, Colorado for New Year's. Yeah, you know what? If it was like 3 months ago, I would have been like, have fun. But I feel like right now, you're just gonna get blasted with like restrictions, and yeah, we're not doing too good with COVID right now. I don't know where to go. What are these towers? Devilfish. I feel like we should definitely level up a little bit here. Getting stuck in Colorado if you catch COVID. I mean, the way I feel about it is like catching COVID is probably like the worst case scenario. But then I think about what's the best case scenario, and it's like, you know, not being able to go to restaurants, just sitting in a hotel. Colorado's beautiful though, so I would go just to see the mountains and stuff. But another thing to consider too is that, you know, national parks and all these like natural trips and stuff like that, you know, going to parks and seeing mountains and doing things like that, it became very popular now with COVID because it's like outdoors and it's safe, and now those are getting crowded. Like, I was seeing, like, during the summer, the lines and everything to get into national parks. It was ridiculous. It was just like, I would have turned around and came back. But I hate crowds, so there's that. You'd be hanging with friends. I mean, yeah, if you got a crew that you're gonna go with, that's probably cool, but it just sucks that you won't get to see anything, you know? If you don't get to, like, actually see or do anything. I feel like Colorado, I mean, I don't know how it is there. I'm not there. But it just strikes me as one of those states where it's like the cities are super liberal, and the areas that are like super conservative are just like not touristy. You know, you just go there and it would be like a small town with like nothing to do. You're leaning towards not going. Yeah, I mean, unless it's like on the cheap. I mean, me personally, I'm not traveling right now. I figure, you know, we spent like 2 years not seeing our family and stuff, which was bad enough. So I'm just taking this time to like have small gatherings just to spend time with my like friends and family. Even though I really only had one friend over the whole time. But I mean, it felt great to see somebody, you know, like. I'm gonna see what the deal is with this new variant, and then try and schedule another hangout. Cause I do miss seeing people, you know. I wanted to turn them into froggies. Trauma in the house. What's up? Welcome to another episode of I have no idea what the hell I'm doing, and I'm just walking around in circles trying to figure it out. This Final Fantasy is probably the least linear of any Final Fantasy I've ever seen. Wait, I don't have Thunder Art. There it is. Okay. That's how you lead life. I mean, honestly, at this point, I feel bad for anybody that had a plan. Anybody that just like had their whole shit planned out, they're like, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get here, and I'm gonna get here, and I'm gonna get there. It's just all just like. Galuf mastered jump. Poof. And just like that, your life sucks. Alright, yeah, I'm just walking in circles. But that's okay, because I did want to grind a little bit and get Galuf leveled up. Oh, you know what I've been doing? I've been reading this book. Check it out. Ask Iwata. It's Satoru Iwata's memoirs, basically. And it's been amazing, dude. I love that guy. I always did like him as the president of Nintendo and stuff. But man, like reading about him on a personal level, it's been like a big bridge. Vax, mask, and test, that's all we could do. Yeah. I mean, it's all we can do. There's a certain point to like, I don't know. It's like I don't know. I don't want this to be the topic of conversation because it just makes me sad. But like, I feel like if we just fought it as a one big community, like we could get over it. But the fact that we got this individualistic mindset where everybody just wants to do I want to do what's best for me. I want to do what's best for me. And then it's just like, now it's just not going away. Like, it's like we're definitely being tested. And I really believe that. Like, we're being tested right now as a society. And failing really bad. Goblins! What the hell is that? Marrow. So, Blue Sahagan. Dude, why is Faris just getting so beat up? Is that a cat? Those are cats wearing like fake wings. I love that sprite art. Flying Killer. I'm gonna look that up and I'm gonna die. I am once again asking you to stop being useless. I think Ferris needs to go to the back row. Stop going after Ferris. Oh wait, is Titan even gonna work on the flying cat? We soon shall see. Okay. Dude, why are we're getting really hurt. This is getting scary. I gotta start healing between fights. Like I said, I'm gonna start healing between fights because I hate having to play keep up. You know, where it's like you're just constantly healing to stay alive. All right, I'm gonna go out and say it, man. The music in this game is probably like one of my favorites in the series. Like, I'm a huge fan of Final Fantasy music. And I gotta say, man, the music in this is just really good. Yeah, the music is great. I don't know if you heard the Gilgamesh music earlier, man. Oh my god, or was it X-Death? One of them had a theme song. And it was just amazing. It had such a... I don't know, it just had such a pop to it. Yeah, this soundtrack has more of like a rock thing going on. And it's great. I'm here for it. And Final Fantasy and Nobuo Uematsu have taught me a musical term called leitmotif. Leitmotif. And it's basically the idea that whenever a certain place or character is on screen, you play a song that has like a similar sound. So it's like you have a theme song, and then when somebody comes on, you play the theme song, but use instrument. Oh, there's Gilgamesh. You play instruments that like, match their character. And man, I love it. Also, you know what I don't love though? Getting hit so damn hard every turn. Oh! I don't have enough for raise. Well. Well. Stop attacking the damn white mage! Oh my my god, even though my main attacker can't even handle it either. Have I been to a video game concert? Yeah, I went to Distant Worlds, which is a Final Fantasy concert. Ah! Do I have Phoenix down? I do. Dude, this guy hits hard. Yeah, I went to Distant Worlds. It was a Final Fantasy concert, and Nobuo Uematsu was actually in attendance, and he did the encore. Wow, dude, this is cool. He's getting slaughtered right now. $81. Really? $81? Goblin Punch. Oh, you went to Distant Worlds? Really? Now, I could have sworn you said that you weren't too familiar with the Final Fantasy series, so you just went because like you knew it was good and you just went? Because that interests me, because that tells me that the music... Yeah, you made an error of judgment. Oh, shit! I thought he was going to leave! Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, man. Oh, this... Oh, Yeah, so that tells me though that it's like good. It's good enough that it's not even like nostalgia, you know? It's like legit, just good music. If somebody that's not like into like the music, and like, you know, you could hear a song and it doesn't bring back like any sort of like memory or anything like that, that means it's just plain good. I don't know what to do here, man. This is kind of scary. Yeah, it definitely was beautiful. Lady went also. I'm pretty sure she enjoyed it. Yeah, we went to the NJ Pack though in fuck you, New Jersey. I just don't have enough. I just don't have enough magic to do anything. Maybe I should just go ham on attacking. Dude, it's so scary that he does this. And I don't have enough to do anything, so... Well... Yep. One by one. It's gonna drop. Panacea, what is that? Okay. Not okay. Look how it just takes her, and look, 40. I did 40 damage. This is horrible. What if I just attack? 36, okay. What the hell am I supposed to do here? This is really bad. Panacea is a cure-all. Aha! Yeah, what I'm thinking, it might be just remove all bad status effects. Yo, I don't know what to do about this guy. This is bad. Maybe I need to change Galuf back into a monk again. Hit harder. Right? It sucks when, like, you want to do something and, like, you just can't. Wait, actually, hold on. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't just kind of suck that, like, you want to do something and the game is just like, yeah, but no. Okay, so now he's a monk again. Let's go for it. Tofu, what's up, man? You're just in time to watch me get my ass kicked repeatedly. Like, blah! See, I'm running out of... What is that? Oh, that's right. He has the Mage Masher. Oh, also, guys, while you're here, I just want to remind you, I'm going to be a used car salesman for just a minute. If you do have Amazon Prime, that means you also have Twitch Prime. That means you can subscribe to this channel for free. Think of it this way. You are already paying for it. Jeffrey Bezos is already taking all your money, so you might as well use it and hook me up with a subscription. Just saying. And that's all I'll say about that. And if you do, you get all these really cool emotes, and you never have to watch an ad on my channel again. I'm about to die, aren't I? Woo! This doesn't look good, does it? Damn it. Come on. Let's go faster. Oh, no! Damn, man! What a... Guys. I don't know what to do about this fight. He definitely teabagged me to death. Yes. Not my first rodeo. I'm gonna, yeah, put counter. I wish I could save after doing this. Maybe quick save might do it. Let me try that. And I don't have any ether, right? I can't... The drink command, huh? Alright, let me do a quick save. I feel like we got a little bit closer that time now. Having Galuf as a monk definitely. God damn, dude. Ah! Let's try to keep the protect up. See if that helps at all. What the hell was that? That's some. Oh. I mean, it's more damage at least. Stop attacking my mages. Damn it. It'd be really cool if we stopped missing. This is the hard part, man. He casts haste, protect, all that shit. Can I dispel any of it? Look at that. It still does. Like, I don't have any dispel, do I? Oh, can I turn him into a toad? There you go. Stop missing, you idiot! Oh my god, dead. No? Alive? Okay. I'm just going ham on physical attacks. We have no MP for anything. Damn. It's like basically cutting half the attack points I'm doing. There you go. And you're dead. What a... Yes! Counterattack for the win. Yes! Yeah, Faris just ain't doing it. No! Galuf! That was my hard hitter, too. Woo! He's gone. What a dick. We have more battles, too. Okay. Let's go. We have no magic. Anything we do has got to be magic free. Yep, more fights, dude. Oh my god. What if at the end of this bridge there's another big fight? Like, what if that was just like the mini boss? I don't know if there's any shops on this new planet we're in, but man, that would be nice. I just realized something. Thinking about Nobuo Uematsu and the wonderful music of Final Fantasy. One of the big music tracks for this game is called The Battle of Big Bridge. Now I'm a little bit scared. I feel like I'm about to get bodied. Like, real bad. I have no magic. I have no... Like, oh my god. And now I'm healing him with my coral sword. That's cool. Oh man, now I'm super worried. This is gonna be bad. Now I have no potions either. That's cool. Creely. Grandpa, the barrier, look out. What's happening? Oh, we're going in a bubble. Simpsons did it. What the hell just happened? Grandpa. Grandpa. He gone. Okay, well, maybe the battle on Big Bridge is later. Any idea where this is? Yeah, this has got to be glaucoma, the back of Beyond. Crawling with monsters, too. Figure we get thrown someplace like this. Galuf, sorry about this. I mean, we came to help you, but you ended up helping us. As usual. I meant it, you know, you really didn't have to come. Meddlesome bums, the lot of you. Yeah, Galuf is from, like, this other world here. Okay. Cool. If we use a tent, we get our magic back at least. We can do nice little savey poo here. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna keep trying, you know, because like I'm tired of people telling me I can't. So I'm gonna be a dragoon. And I think I can move him to the back row. Oh, okay. So look where I am on the map now. I'm someplace else. Ah. Oh, those things are cute. They look like if E.T. got attacked by the thing. Oh, when he's in the back row, doing an attack is going to be lower damage. So I have to do the jump if I want full damage. Okay. Listen to the music, dude. Like, this is so nice. Man. They really have a way of, like setting the mood. I love it! Speaking of music, I started watching that Beatles documentary on Disney Plus. It's called like Get Back, I believe. It was you know, it's pretty cool. You know, it's Peter Jackson, like, you know, redoing the video and stuff like that. That seems to be Peter Jackson's new goal in life, is to restore old film. Oh, perfect. Yeah, and he's doing this Beatles documentary. I only watched the first episode so far, but they're like 2 hours long. Here we go. Here we go. Attack plus 49, two-handed, enchanted. Okay. Alright. I don't know if I want to get rid of Ashura yet. I'm not Ashura. But yeah, the Beatles documentary, so far, yeah, it was pretty cool, but like, I don't know, I guess maybe you just have to be a really big Beatles fan. You know, like one of those people that have just like seen everything. And, you know, it's like, you're just like itching for new material or something. I don't know. And it's being done kind of like a narrative too. And there's certain situations where it looks like they ooh, okay. There's certain situations where it seems like they are putting dialogue over other stuff, if that makes sense. Like they take dialogue from other parts and just put it over like a clip of them talking. And it's like it doesn't seem to match. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. It made it kind of meh. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go outside and just grind for money. Heard you guys had a monster problem. I'm gonna take care of it for a small fee. See how much a battle will get you here. But yeah, actually one of my favorite of the Beatles is George Harrison. I really liked his solo work, and like of course they're putting in the narrative of him not getting along with the Beatles and stuff like that, which I was just kind of like, man, they almost paint him as like he doesn't belong there. You know, he's like he's trying to do something different, and they're all trying to make their happy Beatle music, and he's just like making it difficult. They're kind of painting that picture in my eyes, and like George Harrison is one of my favorite of the group. He is my favorite of the group, actually. Not one of, like, he's definitely top dog. Why don't these things die? What's going on? Oh, okay. I'll just go ahead and die. Let me take care of all that for you, right? Holy shit, I'm actually getting bodied by a random fight here. Okay, thank you. What the hell was that? That was a lot of money, though. Awesome. Okay. Let's rest in a tent here. I guess I should go grab some more tents now. Because these fights are a little bit intense. Ah! Oh, cool. They don't sell tents. So, you know. Do they have an inn? That way I don't need to use them. Yes, they do. Okay. You jerk. Dude's leaving the party again. Where'd Galuf go? You know, it's funny, while I'm watching that Beatles documentary, another thing that I feel like... oh, okay, he's just getting drunk. That's fine. Another thing I noticed about the Beatles doc is the freaking... Whenever John Lennon is just, like, noodling on the guitar, it just sounds like SpongeBob. Like, that... Like, every time he's just playing, and I'm just like... All I could hear is SpongeBob. If we hadn't put it in, you'd been able to get into Exdeath's castle. Even if we had gotten in, the barrier would have destroyed us. I hadn't the slightest inkling it'd be finished. In fact, it's only thanks to you that we weren't all crushed, Galuf. Bartz, you knew that once you came here, you could never return, so why'd you do it? No particular reason. Bartz, thank you. Hey, don't worry about it. Cool. So that's it. Okay. Let's talk to some townsfolk, I guess. Know that castle down south? Stay away from it. I know where I gotta go now. This town's got the best brew in the whole world. You should try a glass. Already at him. Is it true that Exdeath has returned? I heard Exdeath has returned, but I'm sure he'd never bother with an out-of-the-way podunk town like this. Hey, kids. I did too see a Moogle, really, truly. Big Fat Liar says he saw a Moogle. He's a liar, liar, pants on fire. Where's a Moogle? I want a Moogle. The fortress to the south is the sealed castle of Kuza. The weapons used in the legendary war 1,000 years ago are sealed away in there. Okay. Castle to the south. Starting to get a feeling that I should be there. Area around town is crawling with monsters. Yeah, I found them. Thanks. However, we do get a lot of money for these, so I'm gonna get enough money to gear up all my dudes. Especially since that coral sword seems to just heal everything, so I would like to replace that. Only got 400 for that fight. What if we fight in the mud here? Ugh! What is with these sprites, dude? I love them. So good. Getting all the thumbnails. You know what it looks like? It looks like the hairy fairy from Shaggy and the Creep. I don't know if you guys watch that. I think Tofu watches it sometimes. Usually when I post it on his page. Like, dude, the hairy fairy. They had this thing where they had to draw a picture, and the other one had to get it tattooed on their body, and they weren't allowed to see it until the tattoo was done. And yeah, one of them was the hairy fairy, and it looked kind of like that pig with the fairy wings. Nice. Oh, I forgot to buy more potions. I did get more ether, so that's good. All right, these things are worth a lot of XP, so I'm kind of happy we're getting them. They hit hard, but it speeds up the whole process. Although grinding is a fun part. They work hard, play hard, exactly. Grinding is a fun part of the Final Fantasy experience, especially when you're with this job stuff. Hot stuff coming through. Simpsons did it. That was the episode where Homer was scared that his gay friend turned Bart gay or something, right? And he was like, "Here, I'll take you to a place where you know, you could watch some real men and stuff." And so he took him to that power plant. And it was just like, "Ooh, break time." And then they all just did that. Dun, 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 dun. Man, Simpsons was so ahead of its time. That's good shit, damn it. God damn, pal. Trying to do my Vince McMahon impersonation. It's a tough one. I haven't done it in a long time. It's like a muscle. You gotta keep it strong. Goddamn, pal. That's good shit. Nah, that's not it. Gotta work on it. Well, actually, there's two Vince McMahon impersonations, though. There's the dirty old man Vince McMahon, and then there's like the old commentary Vince McMahon. I feel like Titan just sweeps these guys. We could just do regular. These guys aren't too bad. Boom. Level halved. How are we doing with money? Yeah, look at that. We're already almost at 10K again. Let's go. Yeah, let's make sure everybody's got good gear, good weapons. Yeah, we'll give you a new dark. I don't know. Should I just sell this coral sword? I have a feeling there might come a time where it'll do good, and it doesn't fetch that much money anyway. So, we'll keep it. What else can we do? Oh, you know what? I could have done a sleep blade for him too. Oh well. We'll do the dirk. We'll do the dirk for now. Is there better gear here? Golden shield. Helm. Wizard hat. All right, we could get 2 wizard hats. And 1 golden shield. Okay. Sell. I could get rid of plume hat, leather hat, silver plate ×2. Kenpo gi, silk robe. What else can we lose? That should be good. It should at least be enough for us to stay at the inn. And they didn't have tents, right? I checked. I checked for tents. They didn't have them, right? They had high potion, so that's good. No more potions. It's crazy that they just don't have tents. I don't know what to do. It's kind of a big deal to run out of that, because you could use them at the save spots in dungeons. You know, get your magic and all your stuff back. All right. Let's start taking our walk back to the quest at hand here. What else we have? Dream. Oh, we don't have enough for any of that yet. Okay. Give it a hard save. Nice thick save. Oh. There's the hairy fairy. I need an updated cure spell. This doesn't really seem to do much. Oh, that's right. Faris is in the back row now. Not gonna do that much damage. We're just gonna walk right in. Kuza, the sealed castle. This is apparently where the legendary weapons are sealed, right? So the legend goes. Uh-oh. Shield dragon. Oh, yeah, that sounds fine. Holy shit. And I'm confused. This is not good. Alright, we're gonna attack and jump. Okay, Faris knocked sense back into. No, not Bart's. This is bad. And he is dead. Yeah, that's gonna do it, I guess, huh? Yeah, it's unbelievable. Do I have Asuna? Holy shit. So bad. And I do 80 points of damage to him. Run! Like I can't even hurt him. This is terrible. I'm not sure 90 points of damage is enough to seal the deal here. Excuse me, 60. Do I have to change him back to a monk again? Uh-oh. Let me try that again. Let's see, what hurts a shield dragon? Let's try fire. Oh, are you kidding me with this? It's got reflect. I don't even know what to do. This is horrible. The confuse is what's killing me. Look at this. So bad. Look at that. Oh, 500, 550, two shots. Shield dragon. Does the shield dragon look like a zombie? He does have zombie breath. I wonder. Hear me out. If I throw a heal at him. Let's see it. Really, just like that, immediately. Doesn't work. Fuck! How about, high potion? No. God damn it. Alright. What about cure? Oh, well that's cool too, I guess. Wow. Imagine coming down and your whole party is a bunch of zombies. I feel like I can't do anything here. Oh my god, just end it, dude. There you go. Yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking let's not do that. Let's go someplace else. Oh shit, they're all over the place. Maybe I could run? New strategy, guys. This place is weird. Okay. Jumping Jehoshaphat. These must be the 12 sealed weapons. They really do exist. I always thought they were the stuff of legend. So these were used in a battle 1,000 years ago. They've all turned to stone. Guess you can't expect much more from stuff that's a millennium old. Okay. Sage's Staff. Fire Lash. Yoichi's Bow. Masamune. Rune Axe. What else we got? The Holy Lance. Sasuke's Katana. Assassin's Dagger. Excalibur. The Gaia Bell. And Apollo's Harp. All the hits. So I can't have them? I just came here to look at them, I guess. Is that what's going on? Maybe I should put something here. I don't know. Obviously, I gotta put something here or activate it in some way. Alright, maybe if I try to leave. No! So we can't run now? That's what's hot in the streets? I wonder if now I can't run. That'd be great, right? That'd be really cool. They're seriously not gonna let me run, are they? This is bullshit, dude. I hate everything about this. This zombie dragon thing. Well, let me see if there's any information on this on the old interboards. You guys heard of the internet? What does it say? Capture and release a shield dragon? Like, why can't I run away from this? This is really starting to piss me off. Like, am I seriously stuck here? Like, I can't leave without fighting this thing? It's ridiculous. There we go. Okay. Run! Okay, we're out. Screw that thing. Oh my god. That was really bad. I'm gonna go... Okay. I raised the wrong person. Why did you even target them? Holy shit. What is even happening right now? Like, I am totally out of my league. Damn, man. Is there another town I could go to that sells, like, better stuff? Well, thanks for attacking my mages. Wait, how does this work? Great. Dude, I don't know what the deal is, but I think we are way under level for this. At least for this next castle. Or maybe that's something that we have to go back towards the end of the game. Will you stop? Dude, they just fucking gang. Here. Nothing over here. Some kind of mountain formation here. Some kind of yikes! No. Killer bee. See how bad this thing kills me. Man. It just sucks that, like, such little MP. Oh, these things aren't bad. Okay. And Galuf was never seen or heard from again. Uh-oh. A Moogle. shit. Never thought I'd see a Moogle out here. A Moogle? Strange little critters that live in forests. They're pretty timid, though, so you rarely catch sight of one. Let's help it. Will I regret this? Oh shit! I don't have any control. Oh god, these things are. Okay. 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 They're not bad. This is probably where I'm supposed to be right now. Because I'm not getting completely destroyed by everything. Okay, you can't control anything when you're in the water, though. Damaged by poison? Who? We need more MP for our summoner. Summoner is always low. That actually hit pretty hard. All right. Decent money, decent XP from all this. Ooh. A thing! It's just Gil. Gil. Hold on. I'm a little trepidatious about stepping in this water. Now I gotta hope this was the right way to go and that waterfall wasn't where I was supposed to be. No magic, man. It sucks. Oh, you know what? Hold on now. Hold on. Don't always need magic because... Wait, isn't there a healing rod? Don't I have a healing rod? God damn it. Never mind. Maybe only you could use it? Yeah, I guess not. Sometimes you could use the healing rod or something and get a heal without spending MP. But clearly that's not the case. Alright. That's enough. Calling my grandpa. You know what? I'm not gonna run from this. These things are giving pretty good money, pretty good XP. Let's do it. They hit hard though. Very hard. And they target the weak. Put the mages in the back row for a reason, you know? Phoenix down, okay. Who keeps getting damaged by poison? I think it's Bart's. Let me double check. Is he poisoned? No. Oh! Careful, Mr. Moogle. You got a skelly. I guess I have a skelly. Oh, shit. That's not just like a... Of course it attacks the friggin' mage! I'm really sick of that, man. What the absolute shit, dude. This is ridiculous. What? Come on, just attack. Come on. No! Oh, this is so annoying, and I have no MP. Dead. Guarantee it. Mm-hmm. I have a serious problem, man. I'm like either under-leveled or I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. This is bad. I don't know. Am I that under-leveled? What is this? Like everything feels fine until I get to a boss fight and I just can't hang, man. Okay, this guy's not dying. Okay, so I mean, let's level up a little bit here. Do a little more grinding. Sucks. I hate doing that, but $69, dude. Bart's mastered equip armor. So like, what does that even mean? Gain the ability to equip shields. Gain the ability to wear armor. Like, can I always? I'm wondering. I don't know. I'm wondering if we should get friggin' Galuf back to a monk. Alright, let's try to kick some more ass. Got to be careful though, doing all this grinding. I don't think it saves if I were to die. Ah. And the sleep sword never seems to put anybody to sleep. Let me see if I get them to level 25, maybe. I feel like we could do this fight without healing. Maybe. I gotta see what the odds of them attacking the bottom row is, because I feel like my mages get attacked far more than anybody else. And that's not good. I thought the whole point of putting them in the bottom and the back row and all that stuff was so that they don't get attacked. Look, that's the first one that gets attacked every time. Where are we at? We're at 24, 2. Alright, we're about, oh my god, pretty far from leveling, aren't we? Damn it. Required jobs 21 out of 22. Huh. What's the 22nd job? Does this room only have this fight? I really hate how low my magic is all the time. That's new. Cool. Yeah, dude, it's gonna take forever to level up. God damn it. Wow. This is really, really bad. We're just always at such a... Always at such a low level, like, as far as, HP and MP goes, man. I'm gonna do a quick save. Let me try it again. Oh, for Christ's sake. We just never have enough to cure, man. Prick. What am I supposed to do about that? It's ridiculous. Dead. Dead. This fight is ridiculous. Like, these fights keep getting, like, more and more difficult. Oh my god! And I got nothing to defend myself. This is really, really difficult. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. I'm just always playing survival. Look, he gets 3 attacks for my 1. And he does a lot of damage. It sucks. I gotta say, as far as Final Fantasies go, the difficulty between 4 to this and then to 6, this is so difficult. This is like extremely... Oh, thank you. Alright. Is it a lot to ask, dear Moogle, to cure everybody and get me the hell out of here? And 0 XP for that, you know? No, don't run away. You must have been so scared. It's okay now. Don't worry. Come closer. Kupo. It's all right now. Kupo, Kupo. Whee! Friend? Heal everybody? Kupo. What's going on? I think it wants us to follow. Back on the world map? Where's he going? What's happening right now? I hope I don't have to follow the same pattern and I could just get to that spot. Alright, I guess we're going there. I don't have any tents left, do I? I have to waste this cottage on this. That sucks, dude. Okay. Alright, here we go. So we went this way. Oh, goblins. Okay, these aren't too bad. Oh, I like grinding in this a little bit more, simply because the job system is like a lot better. There we go, the Moogle Village. Come on, man. I thought we were cool. It's locked. It's locked. Oh my god. Come on. I saved you from a T-Rex. It's the Moogle we helped before. Kupo, Kupo, are you thanking us? Alright. I think we made a friend. Yay! Okay. Telling us we could keep whatever's in the chest. Awesome. Ether. Phoenix down. Gil. One Gil. A dancing dagger. Another cottage. Okay. Alright, well let's see what if the dagger is any good. Oh, it's good for Galuf. What's it doing? What's going on? Why are you so excited? Kupo. Oh, are we communicating? What exactly is happening right now? Is something the matter? It's Grandpa. He's in the Moogle village. Moogles can all communicate through telepathy. Ah, there we go. Even when they're far apart, they can keep in contact with their minds. By the way, here you go. Here's a nice Final Fantasy emote. I call it... The Windrake is too tired to fly. That means... I see. Thank you. Says he has just enough energy for one more flight. You're certain it's alright? All right, off we go. What's going on? Huh? Nose? Nose? What? Gee, where's the Moogle's forest anyway? Kupopo. At the nose? Oh, I see. It's like a... What is that? It looks like a face? Kukupopo. There we go. Creely. Grandpa. How did you find us? The Moogles told me you were here. Grandpa, we should hurry back to the castle. See you later, losers! So we made friends with the Moogles. That's fun. Alright, I'm still not in control. I'm guessing that sealed castle that I was in before with the really bad zombie dragon fight, definitely got to go back there towards the end of the game. It has all those enchanted weapons and stuff, the legendaries. I'll take the Windrake back to his roof so he can rest, okay? Yeah, man, I do still enjoy grinding in Final Fantasy. I really do. There's something satisfying about, you know, leveling up and getting all this stuff. And then, like, being able to really just easily plow through fights that used to be a problem. What's the situation with X-Death? There's been no activity since the barrier went up. See, and our troops? They've been almost entirely wiped out by X-Death's monster hordes. I'm sorry, sire. All this time I thought you were just some crazy old man. You never said anything about being a king. Must have slipped my mind. Well, it sure is a surprise and a half. Good job, men. Go get some rest. Yes, sire. You look like Captain Falcon. Bartz, what is it? You still got that funny look on your face. It's you, a king. I can't get over it, that's all. You saying I'm not the epitome of kingliness? What? Just kidding. I guess I better mind my P's and Q's around you, King Galuf. You're still here, but you're laying in bed, so not near the keyboard. You son of a bitch. You need to constantly be talking. You need to constantly be engaging. Dude. This is unacceptable. And you will be quizzed on this afterwards. Alright, so take the teleport spell with you. Is it this? Hero cocktail. Teleport. Okay. Wait, who can teleport though? Is it? It's not white magic. Oh, you know what? I think it might be an item that you have to teach. go upstairs. Castle of Ball. Lady Crilly is such a good kid. She's got a big heart, same as the king. Lady Crilly can speak with this Moogle as if it were a person. What a mysterious talent. Koopapopo. I think this is the Dragon Roost. Yeah. Crilly. The Windrake, he's dying. What? What happened? He pushed himself too hard. He was wounded and shouldn't have been flying, but he took me to find you anyway. He sacrificed himself to rescue us. Is there any way for us to save him? We need dragon grass. Dragon grass. Will that heal his wounds? Yes, but I don't know if such a thing exists even in this world. Back home, Windrakes always nest near dragon grass. I expect these drakes are no different. If we go to where drakes roost, we gotta find dragon grass nearby. If that's the case, then... You know a place? Our best place is Drakenvale, the Valley of the Windrakes. However, no one who's entered has ever returned. Great! Sounds like just the place for me. Guess that means we'll be the first who do. Barts! Drakenvale is north of the castle, just past Quelb, the werewolf town. Jesus Christ, is there any normal town I can go to in this place? What about the monsters outside? There's so many of them. Don't worry, no monster is a match for the four of us. Right. Together, we'll be alright. And we'll bring back that dragon grass, never you fear. Is there a shop or something? Yes, there is. Okay, cool. Let's go. Alright, so we have to go north of this castle. Thankfully, there's a shop. Oh, what's down here? Ooh. Push all you like, that door in the basement won't open. It's locked from the inside. Oh shit. What is this? Yeah. Okay. Yep. I should have just secured Bart's. He was the only one with any damage. Okay, cool. Okay, cool! There we go. Whew. Alright, barely any XP, but lots of money. Alright, I think we need to get the hell out of here. So I'm guessing those are all places we need to go at the end of the, Oh! There's more stuff to buy. Let's see. Let's see what kind of magic. Drain. Break. Bio. We have almost 25k. Already have the wind sphere. Wondering if. Yeah, you know, let me give. I'm gonna sell this coral thing. This kind of sucks. And you can buy another Ashura, so I'm gonna get rid of that as well. We have the golden shield. Golden armor. All right, you know what, let's get Gallo decked out here. Ooh. Wait. All right, so we got everything here. Let's do sapping damage. That'd be good. Might be cool. Alright. Do you have tents? They have cottages. Okay, perfect. And ether. Ooh. Cures zombie stats. Yeah, we might need a couple of those. Alright. We got 4 cottages. So we gotta go north of this castle. Oh, open the gates. But sire, X-Death's monsters are waiting right outside. Once we're clear, shut the doors and seal them tight. Sire, if we do that, you won't be able to re-enter the castle. Are you certain that's what you want? Yes? You know, I'm just supposed to be getting dragon grass, right? Close the gate, seal it. Don't let anyone through. Alright. Things about to get yikers. Didn't take long for X-Death's creeps to spot us. On your toes, kids. Here they come. Oh, great. I didn't even say. Shit. Alright. What do you got? Dead. Oh! What even, dude? Just straight up drop me to 1 HP. And just... fine. Lena mastered white magic level 5. Cool. Oh, alright. Well, I thought it was gonna be like a gauntlet. At least it wasn't. At least it wasn't like that. Okay, so we have to go north. Oh, the sleeping blade actually worked. Well, I'll be damned. Says Drakengard. Drakenvale. The gate to Drakenvale is north of town. Finding it won't be a problem. The question is, will it be open? Locked? I can't use any of the shops. I'm going here, though. Quelb Kelger's house. It's locked. Halt, intruder. Werewolves. Wait, is this... Where's the guy that I helped? Didn't I get one of these guys out of jail? Bars, calm down. They're our allies. If our allies are all pointing blades at us, I certainly don't want to meet our enemies. Oh, Galuf. Kelger. It's been quite a while, has it not? Sure has, my old friend. Kelger here is one of our 4 Dawn warriors. He fought Exdeath with you 30 years ago? Who are the pups? Folks from the world where we sealed Exdeath. They are in league with Exdeath? Huh? Wait, we're not. These cads are the ones who destroyed the crystals and brought Exdeath back. You've led them here? You've got it all wrong. Listen. Stand down, Galuf. Bartz, or wherever you are, prepare yourself. I would test your blade. Kelger. Crony of Exdeath or no, show me what kind of warrior you really are. Ah, shit. We're gonna fight? Stay back, gotta sell this on my own. One v one me, bruh? See how you handle my lupine attack. The hell is this? Am I supposed to be doing something right now? There you are. There's no need to hurt him. Hawk Sick with the raid party of 4. Welcome everybody from Hawk 6 channel. Little bit of change of pace here. I know Hawk Sick doing some brutal gaming with a heavy metal twist. Doing a little bit of chill Final Fantasy 5. A little bit different vibes, but same energy, I would hope. You heard Doom? Yeah, well, the notifications are all doomed out. You know, I gotta rep the Doom. 2 of my favorite franchises, Doom, Final Fantasy. I do a little bit of variety here and there, but if you like either of those 2 things, you'll fit in real nicely here. Alright, so basically, the plot of this story is so damn convoluted, I don't even think I could begin to catch you up on this. But, long story short, there's 2 realms. They locked a really serious warlock in my realm. My character is Bartz. The warlock got powerful, broke out, went back to the realm, and we followed him there, and we're trying to kill him. His name is Exdeath. And we're trying to seal him in a realm that he can't escape from. This is basically the story here. Yo, thank you for the biddies. Why the hell did it not... I'm mad. Hold up. Why did it not notification? What the deuce? That's like one of my favorite notifications is the damn... Bits enabled. 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 Bits enabled. Minimum bits to alert. 100. No! Why is that? Why is it default to 100 bits? Screw that. 0. No minimum. Dude, we're not living like that. Hold up. Can we replay that? Can I get it? Man. Hold on. I got you, man. I got you. Perfect. And thank you for the bits. Wario time. There's no choice. We must cast the seal. This chance may not present itself again. So this is I guess in the past them sealing him off into my realm. Okay, so he's sealed. He's sealed in that zone that I couldn't get to before. I don't know if you guys saw one of my previous streams. I was in that area where he was, and I saw one of those stones, and I was trying to land, and it wouldn't let me. You're certain you want to stay? My mind's made up, but why? Safe journey. Dorgan. You guys came in a pretty story-intensive moment. I had a couple of really, really strong battles prior to this. So believe it or not, I almost got you to hit refresh. What do you mean? Me. Also, what's up, Freeland? How you doing, man? I froze long enough that the player malfunctioned. Oh, you thought the player malfunctioned. There you go. Can't get him twice. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool you twice, you can't fool me again. Alright. Nothing in the barrels. I know this. Dude, this soundtrack slaps. I love it. Like, every single song has been awesome. Lord Kelger is very sick. Overexerting himself earlier didn't help. Alright, they said that the... Wait, let's see if all the stuff is unlocked, though. Can we, like... Yes! We can shop here now, too. Alright. So, we got armor. We're good. I don't buy a golden shield for Bart's because I use two hands. Gaia gear. Okay. Okay. Wahoo! Which brings us to you. Alright, so we're good here. maybe. What kind of magic we got? Link, Shell, Asuna. Okay. I might want that Shell. Drain Break, Bio. Okay. Seeing a lot of doubles here. Sloga, Return. Turns back time to the beginning of the battle. If I could turn back time. I do kind of want... Let's see, we have jobs. Thank you for the host. I would like to make these guys a time mage. Still trying to figure out what you want to do with the next overlay. Yeah, you know, I always bounce back and forth between, do I like the colors or do I like a black and white thing? Because I really like that death metal looking black and white thing. And of course, you know, I got the heavy metal notifications and stuff, so part of me wants to go with that. But then I you know, I don't know, it's always tough. Oh, actually. All right. We broke. It's tough. I really like that. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like the death metal look where it's like that black and white ink drawings and like the really like gothic looking fonts. I like that too. Then I like the colors. And since I only stream at night, I do really like the dark colors because I feel like it sets kind of a mood when people come in. You know, they can see the darker colors with the sunset colors and everything. The Dimmu Borgir Immortal. Yeah, you know, it's like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like like the black metal and stuff. You like red and blue? Red and blue is good. That's a good color combo. But yeah, I definitely I always do settle on this, like I call it the sunset palette, where it's, you know, you go from like a royal blue to a, oh, it's probably here. Oh, actually, hold on. Trying to figure out what to put on stream. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that Final Fantasy and Doom are like my go-tos. Right now, I've also been doing a little bit of the Halo Infinite multiplayer. We'll see if that sticks. I do enjoy it a lot. So there's a good chance I would make that permanent. But, I mean, I'll just flat out say it. I am not very skilled in Halo. I definitely get my ass kicked a lot. I question if that's entertaining. To watch somebody that's just really not that competitive. Uh-oh. I don't like these question marks. Oh, what even, dude? I don't know if you know this, Freeland, but I during my regular streams, not my weekend Final Fantasy streams, but during my regular streams, I have an incentive where you can unlock a retro playthrough. And one of those playthroughs is Castlevania, and that was redeemed on my last stream. I did a playthrough of Castlevania. Gotta tell you, man, I didn't do too good. How's my game feed? I do 720. Yeah, there was a time where I was doing 1600 by 900, which was you can't. It's not an automatic one. You have to manually input that, but it is available. I might go back to that. We'll see. But honestly, man, I watch my replays and I'm very happy with 720. It's good if you're mobile and you know you don't have like a really high bandwidth. It's not going to stutter for you. No buffering. I go with 720. I would prefer the 60 frames per second over a higher resolution. I had that talk with Hoxic actually the other day too. I think he does the same thing, except he does an irregular frame rate. He does, I think, 48p. The size of the game capture. Size of my game capture in OBS. Oh, like what my window is set to? I don't know. I just have it to automatically keep the resolution, and I size it to fit. Ooh, that was a heavy hit. Stay alive, Bart. Stay alive. Yeah, I mean, I let OBS automatically change my resolution or whatever, my game capture size. I try not to, I don't trouble myself with that part of the technical stuff. I just make sure my overlays, you know, have a proper window. Oh, this guy's gonna hit and run, right? What a dick. Oh my god, these things are horrifying. Bone. What are they weak to? Let's see. Maybe I should just cast Libra on them and just learn. Bone. What the frig, man? What would I do for a Castlevania speedrun overlay? I could show you my 4x3 after this. Get this fight. I have it in active fight mode, so it like they'll keep hitting me if I don't finish the fight. Okay, it's definitely not ice. Woo! Here, I'll show you. I do kind of like that. There you go. And then I have my chat is in the window there. It disappears after a few seconds. And then if I want to run a timer, I would just get rid of the advertisements on the bottom and just have a horizontal timer. That's my preference. Oh, I got rid of my map. There we go. Alright. You'd put it between the bottom. It might be a little too busy for my aesthetic. I mean, the advertisements, they're not necessary. I just keep them there because that's where my notifications go. So when there's not a notification going, that's where just have that little bit of busyness there. Oh boy. Fights are getting a little bit scary. How about fire? Did I try fire yet? Oh shit, I wanted to get rid of the zombie dragon. Magical hammer. Oh, it had my MP. I did it again. I did the cure all, and only one person needed it. Let's go ham on the zombie. But yeah, I like to really walk the line of with the overlay. I like to walk the line of it being just busy enough to not be like too busy and distracting. Which is, it's tough because sometimes I do push it, and then I find myself, you know, rolling stuff back a little bit. And then, of course, I have the whole debacle of do I want to, you know, do I want to have like really good camera and screen, or do I want to have all the graphics a little bit more in the front? It's a whole thing, and you know what? It changes too. Like what I want changes. So I find myself always changing it anyway. You know, sometimes I like to minimize everything and just have the game, and not even a cam, just the game. So it really depends. A lot of things. Son of a bitch, man. Always low. That was a gamble. I wasn't sure if we were gonna do it. Yeah, we'll use their magic. Alright, so we just built a bridge here, right? Yeah, here we go. Okay. Are these guys worth it? Am I getting a decent amount of XP and money here? I'm gonna check and see if these fights are even worth it anymore. Damn, he always poisons. He gets like multiple. 1650 XP. I guess that's good. I guess it's worth it. Yeah, she has Poisona too. I could always be using her. Oh, never mind. She doesn't have any MP either. Wind Slash. Hypno Crown. Alright. All right. Let's take a look at those. Sharp Katana strengthens wind magic. Increases success rate of manipulating enemies. I don't think we use any of that, but let's see. Alright. It's an upgrade for one of them. Come on. Stop it. Oh, you know what? I should have went after the dragon. Nice. Oh no! Have my MP. Ooh! And poison dead, right? Right. Oh, or even better. Shit, I thought he was gonna die. Alright, you gotta get that XP. Wake up. Oh shit. He's still alive. Come on. But yeah, about changing your NES resolution to 8x7, I noticed when I do that, it only looks good when it's windowed. It doesn't look good. I'm gonna run for these guys. It only looks good when it's windowed. When I do it like this, where it's like minimizing negative space, it doesn't look good for some reason. I can't put my finger on why. There are enough pixels to crop out. Yeah, it's weird because it's not the old Nintendo stuff. It's while it is 8x7, it's also designed to stretch a little bit for the old CRTs. So you really got to play it by ear because some games look better than others when put in the exact, like even Castlevania, it has like built-in menus, like it has like a top bar and a bottom bar, so like the screen, the action isn't happening. Oh shit! And the golem. What just happened? Help! You gotta help me. What? What's happening right now? Yeah, I would stick with 4x3. Especially if you do Symphony of the Night, I think the PlayStation stuff is going to be like a proper 4x3. I'm a little confused what's going on with this golem, but I'm going to play along. Yeah, emulators are a little different. They do, because they take a few things into account. Like you could hide some of the pixels and stuff like that. Whoa. Oh, well, he's dead. I tried to save him. And poison. We're just gonna miss. That's what we're doing now. And Ferris is dead. Of course. There we go. I just didn't have the patience to deal with that again. And I got no XP for that. There it is, dragon root, dragon grass. Or not. The hell is that? What the crap was that? Grass isn't supposed to attack people. That's no grass, it's a beast. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Fire up? Nope. Let's try ground. There we go. That's good. Aw, what a waste! I wish I could have saved that. A Thundara? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Let's go Titan again. Just gonna go ham. Thing's got a lot of HP. Ah, shit. Here we go. Of course. Of course. Oh, now he's blind. That's good. God damn it, I can't, like... Do I not have Isuna? Oh. I can't use that. Can I poison them? No. What the hell can I do? Level 33. He has 513 hit points. Come on, let's go. Hit him with something. Wow, really? Can anybody hit him for 13? Can we get a 13? There you go. Alright, we gotta drop these little dudes though. Oh, wait, did I determine the fire wasn't good? Yeah, it's not very good. Please tell me that that big dude doesn't come back though. Cool. Okay. Please. Why is everybody... Alright, that's fine. I was getting a little worried they were gonna sprout back. Why does nothing give me XP? How many fights have I gone through that I just got no XP? Come on, let's take some and go. Obtained dragon grass. Oh shit, we're poisoned. Hold on. Hey, I have just enough, actually. Yay. See, I don't need that. I think I have... Yes, I dropped. So we just gotta go all the way backwards. Can I just run away from everybody? I can. You got a color changing overlay. I honestly, I think unless it's like a special event where you like want it to kind of have a razzle dazzle to it, I think that's just a waste of CPU, even if it is minimal. Like the odds of you like dropping a frame or just having a weird glitch or something. I don't know. That's just me. I would save it for a special occasion. I'm not saying it's like not cool, but I don't know if that's something I would just have as my like daily driver. My my slate like leading in and out of the show and like my BRB notification, that has a little bit of a color changing, a little bit of movement to it and stuff. So I do think it's cool. I just like while you're playing the game, I don't know. I would like to see if there's a way to I don't know if there's a way to automate this, but I would like that to be like an incentive, not an incentive, what do you call it? A point redemption where you could change the overlay. Because I have a bunch of overlays that I like, you know? Like Seamless has, I don't know who Seamless is. Seamless Link. No, I'm sorry. I do not know who that is. I'm not saying that like to be disrespectful. I don't know who that is. But yeah, if they have it, do they have to manually change it when it gets redeemed? No, it changes. Do they have something like one of those Elgato Steam Decks or something that does it? That's another thing. I'm definitely not buying one of those. If somebody else already does it, though, I might not bother with it, to be honest. Like, if it's something I wanted to do to like make the stream special, but somebody else already has it, then sounds like a waste of effort. I could do it like as part of like a special event type thing. So like not make it a regular thing, but maybe like if I'm doing some sort of, you know, special event like playthrough or something, or like a Halloween thing, can make like a cursed overlay where everything looks all messed up. Ah! Get me out of here. Wait, what? I'm lost now. Bottom bar, and then the game on the right, and the live split webcam to the left. Oh, come on. Preemptive means I should be able to run. There we go. Yeah, well so, I mean, you speedrun. Did I just backtrack? I can't tell now. I hate when I get lost like this, dude. Oh, it sucks so much. I think I just backtracked. I think I just went out a cave and back into the same cave. Ah. Yeah, because this is familiar to me. Yep, this definitely backtracked. I think I went into the wrong cave. Yeah, my philosophy with the overlay is I want to use as much of the space as I can without making it too busy, too distracting. Like, the busy, distracting stuff is cool, like when you're doing a special event, but like to have that as your default, I don't think I would want that. It's all preference at that point, though. Oh yeah, we could get out of here. Woo! Alright, so we got the dragon grass and bringing it back. Where snake? Okay. There snake. Alright, back to Quell. What do you guys say? Ceremony to pray for your safe return? Well, I guess it worked. Ooga chugga fugga lugga ooga chugga ooga booga. What the fuck? Hey, hey, hey! Middleman! I want to talk to you. Stop it. Wait, wait. There we go. I pray for your safety and give you this song. It's quite effective against the undead. Learned Requiem. Oh, nice. Got a bard song. All right. What about you? What do you think? The dragon grass mutated into some kind of monster. That would explain why the drakes died out. But I did get it, I think. I think we're good. Oh yeah, we got a lot. I love that. Love that town song. Man, that frog just looks like pain and suffering. like, kill me. Covered in gummy liquid. Mmm. Gummy. Hey, we're starting to get into the thousands with our HP. I don't see any Z's on it after that happens. I'm assuming that's the sleep. But it doesn't look like it's working. We're back. Open the gate. You said not. Nice try, monster. You're gonna have to try a bit harder to pull one over on the soldiers of Baal. Suppose they're just following orders. Guess it's time for Plan B. Oh man, I should have gave myself a water. Chugged some coffee. Now my throat is like a desert. Into the toilet I go. There we go. Easy peasy. Alright, so we're back. Yeah, I guess let's save the Drake. There he is. Is it upstairs? Lady Crilly complained of a headache and then suddenly collapsed. She's resting over here. Uh-oh. Damn. It's one thing after another in this game. Crilly, Grandpa. I'm here, my dear. He's calling. Don't try to talk. Calling. Guido is talk. What? Guido? Go find Guido, please. But who's Guido? A sage who lived for over 700 years. Guido's the one who prophesied that the crystals in your world would break. He's calling her psychotically? Psychotically. That's psychically, Bart's. Anyhow, the sage might know some way to defeat Extant. ... Wait, hold on. I got a ... You ready for the ... There's a ... Hang in there, Crilly. We're gonna go see Guido. Hold on a little longer. Okay, I have to use the wind drake. Don't worry, we got dragon grass and spades. Really, the drake's resting at the top of this tower. Will you come with me? Certainly. Like you needed to ask. Where do we find this Guido anyway? He lives on a small island in the ocean, northeast of Drakenvale. Got it. Northeast Drakenvale. I don't know what it is, but there's something in my activity feed that keeps refreshing and looking like a message. It's really distracting. Alright, got him the dragon weed. That grass killed off all the wind drakes. No wonder he doesn't want to eat it. Doesn't matter if he wants to, he has to. With wounds like this, if he doesn't hurry and eat this stuff, he'll die. It's alright. Look, it's good to eat. See? I'll have some too. Lena, are you insane? Did you forget dragon grass is poisonous to humans? Here, now you try. That's a good boy. Why? Why did you do that? Poisona? Lena, hold on. Drink this. Ah, there we go. We got an antidote. Lena. Lena, are you alright? Yes, thank you, Creely. Don't do things like that. It's ridiculously dangerous. Cripes, Lena. If something had happened to you, I'm sorry. Creely, you sure you should be up and about? I'm okay. Boom, 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 boom. Jeez, OP, every one of you guys is overdoing it. You stay here and get some rest, young lady. Okay. Creely, thank you. I'm in your debt. You saved my Windrake, so I think we're square. Thank you. You rest up now. Got it? I will. You guys be careful, too. Let's go find Sage Guido. You know what they do? They tell you what to do. And then when you get it, it's like they give you a little bit of storyline. You got to remember what was the last thing they said. So let's see. Trying to remember. Was it northeast? An island? I want to say. So we got to go back to Drakenvale, and it was northeast of that, I think. And off we go. Alright, I'm in control. Alright. So what was Drakenvale? That was this over here. So this was the first town. Is this it? But I can't just... So there's supposed to be an island? Oh yeah, this has got to be it. Look at that. Sage Guido's place. Let's find him. Wait. An earthquake? Oh, shit. I didn't save. The island's breaking apart. We gotta get back to the Windrake. Hurry. Aw, man, the Windrake. This poor thing just can't survive, can it? Just like that, the island is gone. Witness what befalls those who stand against me. Yo, X-Death is a bastard. Like, he won't just flat out kill you. He'll just make your life a living hell. Okay, the Drake's good. So wait, did Sage Guido die? Like, was he in there? Well, what the hell? I guess we gotta go back to the town. Or go back to the castle, rather. The barrier around X-Death's castle is gone. Not long after she was born, Creely's parents went to save a Windrake in the Glaucoma Desert. They were never heard from again. Sage Guido gives us guidance we need. He's amazing. X-Death's forces aren't showing any kind of movement. Hold up in this castle like that. He's got to be up to something. Oh, shit. I guess we got to go to his castle. Let's check it out. Where was it, though? Is that this over here? You can't go that way. Where was X-Death's castle? Is this it? Just going to random castle. The Surrogate Castle. The Demesne of King Ziz. State your name and business. Stand down, this is King Galuf of Baal and his retainers. Let them in, you cretins. King Zizat is off leading the fleet to X-Death's castle. Really? Zizat, he's one of the Dawn Warriors, right? He fought alongside Dad. This way, please. Cretan, an underutilized word. Absolutely. I'm a fan of Cretan. I just feel bad for people that are from Crete. Yeah, it does sound like a Bugs Bunny word, right? Surrogate Castle Library. Something quite important written within these pages. This is the library's oldest tome. However, half of its pages have been lost, so we don't really know what it's about. Can't find the remaining half of that book ever. Okay. This book chronicles the atrocities visited upon the Earth by X-Death 30 years ago. Such crimes must never be allowed to happen again. I swear I've seen a book somewhere that looks just like this. Probably at the library in my old world. I'm trying to remember, was there a half a tome? Picked up forbidden book. Okay. These books are too heavy. I can't carry two at the same time. These blasted scholars never tidy up the books when they're done. It just burns me up. You there, help me put some of these away. Wait, what was it? Forbidden? Register of Monsters. Weird Ronka. Eh? I'm assuming I get something out of that? I did work, damn it. I'm a mage who knows how to lance. This is the secret to my strength. I heard there's some strange magic that allows you to levitate. It's hidden somewhere in the castle. Oh, well, thank you for giving me the opportunity to search for something. Just got back from the lake up north. Boy, do I have a tale to tell you. You know it's surrounded by mountains, right? I was up there and this huge eye started glaring at me. It's a miracle I made it back alive. Yeah, I mean, being looked at. Be brave, brave man. Stealing your money. Okay. So there's a levitate spell somewhere in the castle. No idea where though. Alright, so we gotta go up one floor and down one floor, it looks like. Up one floor. I don't think this is right. This song brings back so many memories. Zizat used to sing it all the time back then. Learn Swift's song. Wait, hold up. Does that cast haste on the party? Wait, I think Ferris I had as a bard for a minute there. Right? Yeah. Just curious. I think I would like to see if that just casts haste on everybody. That would be amazing. King Ziza is away, leading the fleet to... Oh, so we can land the Drake. Okay, that's cool. This is where we came in. Let's go down. Alright, that's a bed. Shop. A great sword. Okay. I would like a great sword. And, ah! Shit. Okay. Let's see, what can we sell? I feel like we're just never gonna use these. Probably get rid of thief gloves and the wind spear. Okay. Now we're cooking. Still no tents, huh? Okay. Magic. We got... Okay. Yeah, still the same spells here, it looks like. Yeah. I don't regret this. I do want to change her back. I don't think I want her to be a bard. She was the red mage. With find passages. think I made a no-no. Yeah, she's better in the ninja suit. Well, I have... Can I sell it back? Okay. A chemist mixing... Oh, okay. That's worth a lot of money. Okay. I mean, I do kind of want to find that, the float spell or whatever. Just looking for any irregularities in the walls. Probably in here somewhere. So in the courtyard. Let's go this way. I don't think I've gone this way yet. There it is. Float. Who can do it? No. No. Let's see. Job. What if we make her a black mage? Now, let's see. No. I'm not seeing float. I do eventually want to teach her to be a time mage as well. So she can cast stuff like haste and whatnot. So I actually want her to be a summoner and her to have a time mage. Where's time mage? There. Man, this game definitely requires a lot of grinding. Because, especially if you want to get these jobs to where, you know, they're useful. Because you're not just leveling up your character, you're leveling up each individual job. So if you have like an idea of something you want to change, it's like you got to start from scratch. All right, so we could land the Drake on the king's ship. That's what the soldiers said. So. Help yourselves to anything in the castle might make use of. Already at him. Alright, so everybody should be maxed out. Yep. Okay. So we're... Trying to think, did they say where he went? Alright, is it circular? Can I... Alright, perfect. So you could go around in a circle here. You don't get stuck. Right, they said you could land on his ship. Where the hell is that? Man, you spend a lot of time just trying to figure out where the heck you're supposed to go. I mean, I like the open worldness of it, but... Let me go back to that kingdom, see if... Do they give a direction on which way the ship was? Just point me in the right direction, you know? Wait one moment. Oh. Didn't one of the guys kind of give a little more detail on where he went? Come on. I could have sworn one of the guys said something about where the king went. Alright, here we go. Here's where I run around like a moron. Just run around looking for that one NPC that tells you where to go. Here we go. Somebody here's got to say something. Land that Drake of yours on the king's ship. Okay. Exodus Castle is well fortified on the big bridge side, but the eastern side is relatively unprotected. The east side of the big bridge. East side of the big bridge. Okay, well, I was there, but I didn't see the king's bridge, the king's ship. All right, let's go back. There we go. Dude, I don't know what's up with my mic, man. It's dying. It just randomly, like, it wasn't muted, it wasn't off, it wasn't anything. I just didn't hear myself through my headphones. Man, that sucks. I guess this is it right here. Oh, hello. That Windrake. Lower your weapons, they're friends. If it isn't Galuf, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Caesar, how the devil have you been? Managing barely, these friends of yours? This is Dorgon's son, Bart's. You're Dorgon's boy, huh? The ladies are nobility from the other world. Well met. I'm the swordsman Zizat. Oh, not King Zizat? I didn't think the title suits me that well. Sure doesn't. I'm the same way. So have you found a way into Exdeath's castle? We're halfway in already. Giggity. For now, head below deck and rest up. The fireworks will start soon enough. Okay. We only need to destroy one tower to disable the barrier. Where am I going now? We're digging a tunnel below the ocean floor. I'm seasick. Blarg. You shouldn't be in the lower decks if you're seasick. You go to the top deck. By the way. Well, he said to go down here and rest, didn't he? Maybe. Oh, talk to this guy. Please use the room to the right. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh shit. Monsters. Battle stations, everyone. Yo. Let's go. This music, man. Gets me friggin' hyped up. The fleet's just a decoy. I hope it'll buy us enough time. Sees that. What's going on? It's Exdeath. He's gotten the jump on us somehow. Oh, shit. Whoa. We're surrounded. Leave this trash to me. Don't blow it this time. I think that's my line. Rah! Okay. Guess we let's fight the baddies. Gobbledygook! What an awesome name. I love it. I mean, Cretin's a cool insult and all, but god damn. Gobbledygook. I mean, I guess we just clean up all the baddies. They're all just this guy. Ah, blue, blue skies and the rolling sea. It's days like this that get you high on life. But you, sirs, are harshing my buzz. Who do you think you are? Okay, we're fighting Gilgamesh again. This guy's kind of a dick. Okay. Return the trouble and make it double. Come on! Whoa! That did like nothing. Alright, what hurt him more? Fire? Yeah, okay. Uh-oh. Mystery waltz. What the hell is that? Okay. I don't know what the mystery waltz was, but there you have it. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do a quick heal. Oh, never mind. Wait, is Gilgamesh dead? That would be great. So I'm really tired of him. Oh. I think we found the real problem. This guy the real boss? The Enki dude? Why am I doing no damage? I keep missing. That didn't miss. Hey, what a surprise. No XP. Gah, if I go, I'm taking you with me. How about a little swim? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, I call a foul. That's playing dirty. I'm not supposed to be the only one in the drink. I think I'll forget this. You'll... Ugh, my hands are going numb. I'm coming. Hang in there. That pun is so bad. I'm going to fall on purpose. Oh, there you go. Even better. The wind drake. Good timing. Now it's our turn to strike. Quit hanging around and get over here. Alright, I have to get back below. God damn, I run so fast, I have a hard time keeping the right path. Wait, the king awaits me in the room on the left. Oh, I'm glad I talked to that guy first. There he is. If you're ready, grab the other side of this box, would you? Ah, Trixie. And we're off. Oh, we're in a submarine. What's going on? The fleet was only a decoy, a ploy to buy us enough time to reach one of the barrier towers by submarine. Well, that's kind of brilliant, actually. You expected any less. Anyway, the tunnel that leads to the barrier tower has been completed. Come on. We'll retreat for now. Wait, was I supposed to do that? Did I hit the wrong button? Really? Alright, well, if you hit the wrong button, you go all the way back and retreat. Good to know. Get back. Ah, okay. We are in the tower. Okay. I'll take care of the generator downstairs. You hit the top floor and find the antenna. Find and destroy it. Easy peasy, huh? I'm sure this will go smoothly. Whisperweed. We can use it to keep in contact. Alright, let's move. Counting on you. Good luck. Alright, so we're going upstairs to find the antenna. Oh, perfect. Wait. Yeah, we need to rest. I don't think I got any more tents, right? No. We're using a cottage. And save. All right. So I think I'm gonna put a bookmark in it here. I think this is a good spot for it. I feel like a lot of progress, and I don't want to get into another very large dungeon and get lost because I'm already starting to feel a little bit drowsy. So I don't want to be lost and then just get aggravated. I find that often I push it a little bit too far, and I end up regretting it. So I would like to avoid that this time. Cool, man. Well, everybody, thank you so much for coming out. Thanks for watching. Always appreciate when you guys come and play some video games with me here. That's the dream, right? Just playing video games, talking to friends. So let's see if there's anybody around that we can hop on over to. I don't see anybody on right now. Yeah. You know, that's the only real shame with my schedule is I feel like when I'm signing off, like there's nobody streaming that I can raid and send you guys to other than like really large streamers that I don't know. I feel like when you go and try and raid like a big partner streamer or something, and you know they already have like a couple thousand viewers, it's just like it's pointless. So then on that note, I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna sign off, call it a night, and yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. I'll probably be back. Try to go Tuesday. I don't know. We're coming up on the holidays, so there's a good chance that I might be off for, take a few days off, chill. And if that's the case, man, everybody have happy holidays. Stay safe. Shit's getting weird again out there, unfortunately. Hopefully we could plow through this one, and hopefully next year might be a little bit better. I feel like this year's a wash. We had a good summer, I'd say, but then, man, as soon as fall came back, we just fucked it up, huh? We just went threw it right back, took two steps forward and just take a big old leap backwards, and here we are again, right? So here's to learning lessons, and hopefully have a better chance next year. But I will try to go live before the new year. I still want to do a Luigi's Mansion playthrough. Definitely want to do more Halo multiplayer. So got a lot of things I want to accomplish. So hope you're here for it, and I'll see you then. Have a great night.